Hi everyone, this is Alex and welcome to the Self-Healing Lifestyle Summit. The purpose of the summit is to provide you with tools and insights on how to naturally heal your mind, body, and spirit. I'm so excited for today's interview because it gets to be a live interview, so I'm very excited for that. And today we are joined with Captain Pankey, who is an expert in Young Living products and other tools that she has used in her own personal self-healing journey. And so I'm so excited that you're here with us today. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Alex, for having me on this wonderful summit. I'm so appreciative.
Good, perfect. And we're going to have a lot of fun with this because it's in person and she has some things she's going to show you guys. And so somewhat of an interactive interview for today. So I'm very excited. So why don't we go ahead and start with, can you share with us a significant moment in your own self-healing journey?
Yeah, I wanted to start off with how I grew up. I was the oldest of 5 kids, about 2 parents that were in the household, and we grew up on processed foods, most of our meals, and vegetables that were from a can. Yeah. So it wasn't until I hit college that I took a nutrition class. And so through that class, I learned about nutrients and how they affected your body and the whole foods, how they were so good for your body. So then the teacher comes out and she lays out an uncooked microwavable bag of popcorn. Oh. And then she splits it down the middle, opens it up, like you're going to digest something. I mean, you're going to dissect something. Yeah. And all I saw was this mound of butter and lard. Oh. The corn kernels were the glue in between. So do you have that image? Yeah, yeah. That just thoroughly disgusted me. Yeah. And I just said, no more. I will not eat another bag of popcorn. So I started air popping popcorn. Yeah. And then that just became a really pivotal moment in my life. I said, I am just going to learn all I can about nutrition and support this health and wellness lifestyle all of a sudden. So that, I started learning about cooking and taking cooking classes. So then I became involved as my healing story progressed. I became involved with skincare. Oh, okay. Yeah, skincare business. So I started learning about your skin being the biggest organ in your body and how the ingredients that are in skincare affect your organs, your body, your cells. And that was just incredible. I was, mineral oil, sodium lauryl sulfate, not good ingredients that you should be having in your products. So that really molded me as well. And then I am now starting to appreciate for a while the essential oils. Yeah, it's been just become a passion of mine. Yeah. I want to share it with people. I want to teach people all about them. And I'm an educator, okay, and I teach classes to all my members, and they're free. They're right here in Carlsbad. And I'm just trying to support people in their health and wellness.
That's awesome.
Journey.
That's awesome. Yeah. Thank you. So as you were sharing your story about how, you grew up, what's considered right now like the traditional American diet, right? So unfortunately, that's how it is right now. You said that when you entered college that you decided to take a nutrition course. Uh-huh. What was the inspiration for that? If you had, already, this was the norm, right? Uh-huh. What inspired finally at that point to take it?
That's a very good question. I know that there's certain classes that are electives that you can choose because it wasn't anything to do with my major. My major is business management. Okay. And so that has nothing to do with it. But I just all of a sudden, I was exercising. I just started realizing that it just hit me. Yeah. I just wanted to learn about nutrition. And so this just opened my eyes, it's just like, wow, what have I been eating all these years? So, yeah. And so I started eating less of like the fast food. Yeah. So it just was something that, you just have this, oh, that looks good when you're looking through the subjects. Yeah. Oh, okay, that looks like something I might be interested in. And then it just opens up a whole new world. So,
it's almost like you were just guided, like there's an innate knowing that was going to just opened up so much for you.
Totally. That was the start.
Yes.
That was the start of everything, you know, the skincare and then the oils, it was the lifestyle change.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, thank you for sharing that. Yeah. I think a lot of us go through those little moments where we don't realize that a little calling here or calling there, and it just changes our entire lives. So that's awesome that you went through that, and where you were still young, right?
Yeah.
Not waiting until you were so sick that, you know, which is a true blessing in of itself.
Yes.
You know, some of us unfortunately get sick and then have to go back, you know, and some of us have the blessing of, before we get there, right, let's go ahead and maybe be open to some lifestyle changes.
Yeah.
So, so talking about lifestyle changes, for someone who's just starting right now, because obviously you went through it and you had your own reason for being called to do, you know, study about nutrition. So someone who's just kind of starting on their path, is there like an insight or just something you want to kind of tell them as they're starting that process?
Yeah. So someone who's just starting out on their path to wellness, I would definitely tell you about my best plan. Okay. So that's BEST. Okay.
Oh, so actually best.
Yeah, best.
Okay, got it.
And so I would, the best way to describe this is using a compass.
Okay.
So a compass directs you, right? And it's like, okay, where am I going to go? Am I going to go north? Am I going to go south, east, west? So with this compass, I'm going to use it now in my best plan.
Okay.
So B for believe.
Okay.
You have to believe that there are alternatives out there, alternative products, you know, anything alternative that is going to lead you in the direction of health and wellness. And then E, you have to educate. Yeah. You have to take classes. You have to read books. Mm-hmm. Social media is a really big one right now. Yeah. I mean, some people don't like social media because it's a time, you know, grabber. Yeah. But I tell you, it's been really, for me, powerful because I can watch videos, and I'm a visual learner. Yeah. I watch videos and I can learn so many things out there. You know, look what you do. You Google and you go to YouTube and it tells you, you know, anything from how to build a car to, you know, everything. You know? It really does. It does. It really does. Really cool. Okay, so that's educate. And then S, surround. Surround yourself with people that are having that same lifestyle. They want that same lifestyle. And then T, try. You have to try the products.
I love that.
Don't you?
Yeah, you do.
You just try the products. And so that leads me into essential oils. Yeah. They are the lifeblood of the plant. Yeah. They are so beneficial. They support you in so many different ways. They support you with your immune system. They help with reducing allergies, reducing anxiety, reducing stress, sleep, if you have any sleep disorders. There are the digestion issues. There's so many different oils that, you know, will help you. Yeah, so. That's
amazing. And I love the whole best thing. I think that's amazing, right? Because now we can remember, like, if we're thinking of, oh, I'm going to be my best self, right? I want to believe, I'm going to educate myself, I'm going to surround myself with that, I'm going to try. I think the biggest part is the trying, right? It's like, just try it.
Yeah, don't try it and then try it.
That's awesome. I love that. That's so creative. I'm going to remember that one too. I love that. So I know essential oils, and so I know you brought some visuals for us. Do you want to go over some of your favorite things that you've used and kind of come into in the last few years in your own self-healing journey?
Yeah, sure. Well, one is just lime. It's all the essential oils that are citrus are very energizing, and you can drop them in your water. I know I haven't touched on that about these oils. Young Living oils are so pure. They're therapeutic. Okay. And therapeutic means therapy. Okay. And what do we think when we think of therapy?
Health, healing, wellness.
Right. Just helping support you in your wellness. Yeah. So that's what these oils are doing in every way. I've already touched on, okay, so there's 4 ways that you can use the oils. So we'll do this right now. Okay. And one is just, here, I'll drop it in. Okay. Okay. And so you use 2 fingers to activate the oils.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know there was a process of activating.
And this is clockwise. I'm sorry.
Clockwise. Okay. Clockwise. Yeah. We're going this way. Okay. Oh, it smells so good.
I mean, doesn't this smell like you just cut open a lime?
I really like it.
It's so fabulous. And not all oils are like that.
Yeah.
They might smell a little sweeter.
Yeah.
They can be fabricated in a lab.
Yeah.
So these are true 100% pure oils.
Perfect.
And that's, again, why you can ingest them. We have a Vitality line, and this is one of them in the Vitality line. And what the Vitality line is it's for consumption.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you can cook with them.
That's awesome.
You get recipes, and you know, we have recipes that we've made up, and we can give them to you. And
that's awesome.
You just throw them in your cooking, your baking, and oh my gosh, you just need one drop.
That's amazing.
Okay? So
it's like zesting the whole line.
Yeah, exactly. And what if they're out of season?
This is so true.
Oh my gosh, you have your essential oils. So yeah, it's
so after activated, what's the best thing to do?
It's in my mouth. Another way is to just inhale.
Oh, that's like the best way.
It is. And you know, so many people out there thinking it's just the aroma.
Yeah.
Aromatherapy.
Yes.
Essential oils aromatherapy. It's breathing them in.
It's awesome.
And guess what's happening during this process? It's affecting your emotions and your memories. Okay, so this is the limbic region of your brain right here.
Okay.
As you inhale the oils, it's affecting your brain. That's your memory bank, your emotions.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
So these are all things that we don't think about with the oils.
For this reminds me of my childhood. Only because like I'm a Mexican background and lots of wines. Like ceviche, guacamole, and all that. But it's like, it brings back that, you know, deliciousness and stuff.
I'm glad you said that, because that's exactly what I wanted to mention too. The emotions can tap back into your childhood. So
I can see that.
You know, a certain smell, it'll trigger a childhood memory.
Yeah.
You know, your grandma baking something, you'll go, oh my gosh, I love it. And it could, oh gosh, it could trigger a good response, or it could trigger a bad response, right?
Yeah.
So,
that's awesome.
So, okay, so inhalation, we have our diffuser here going, and we're diffusing stress away, which is a beautiful blend. So, this is another way that you can, you know,
like have it in your home.
Yeah, have it in your home. You can have one in each room. I would, you know, you become a junk food, a diffuser junkie. Yeah,
I love that. I love that.
It's true, because you want just not one, you want one in every room.
Absolutely,
so,
absolutely.
So,
and then you can ingest it, you said, right?
Yes, and then you can definitely ingest it. So I will do this. We're having some tea right now, and I'm going to put in it. You want some?
Yeah, I'll try it. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Mix it up a little bit.
Because see the oils
lay
right on top. And it's a good idea to kind of mix them.
And now when you put it on my hand and you put it in here, you know, does Young Living, and is there resources of how much you should put or how much you shouldn't put? Okay.
Yeah, like I like to put, there's also lemon.
Okay.
And so if you get a pretty good sized bottle, 25 to 30 ounces of water, you can just drop one drop. No, you probably got too much in there, but
it's really good. It's really good.
Yummy, isn't it? Yeah. So you just put one drop in a 25 to 30 ounces of water. And there's a lot of people out there that don't like the flavor of water. Yeah. I mean, there is no flavor, but I mean, that's what they don't like. The fact that there is no flavor, And so my husband's that way. Yeah. Would you please put something in there, you know? and you know, there's things out there that you can put in your drinks that have, you know, sugars or fake substitutes for sugars and all those natural flavorings. Well, this is pure. This is not going to hurt you in any way. Awesome. So I'm going to try it too.
Yeah, definitely. It is really, really good. It's absolutely delicious. And it's not as overpowering as I thought it was going to be. Like I thought, it's going to only taste like that now. Yeah. You know, it just adds a little bit.
We also have other flavors and we have a tea that, But if it was just water, it would be, so nice and refreshing. Yeah. You know, in the summertime, very refreshing. So, I think I covered all the ways. And then, you know, just to put them on your body. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. So, and then some other things that I like are the Thieves household cleaner. Perfect. This is amazing. I don't think I've even touched on the household cleaners. We have a line of products called Thieves, And the interesting thing about this flagship product is it also comes in an oil.
Oh, okay,
but we have a whole line of products geared for a green environment.
Got it.
So they're 100% plant material.
Yeah.
Okay. And so this household cleaner, it's so concentrated. It's essentially oil infused. So essential oils are in here. And what this is made up of is cinnamon, clove, rosemary, eucalyptus, and lemon.
Very nice. Very nice.
I mean, it's a beautiful blend.
I can already smell
it. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's wonderful.
Wow.
And so you know that you can practically drink this. I wouldn't recommend it, but I mean, if you worry about your kids. If you have kids getting into, something that they're going to hurt themselves. Well, they wouldn't. But anyway, so it's all safe ingredients. And the Thieves is something that people out there know the Thieves brand, but they don't even know Young Living. So that's a really interesting fact there, that people are like, oh, I got to have some Thieves, but they don't even know it comes from Young Living. So Thieves comes from Young Living.
I have to admit, I didn't know that either. But I have heard of Thieves, and I had heard of Young Living. I just hadn't heard of both of them.
Yeah, and so you put a quarter of a cap to a whole cap.
Okay.
And it depends what you're doing.
Okay.
If you're cleaning your countertops, you can just do a half a cap full, mix it with about 16 ounces of water in a spray bottle. And I like using glass. You can use plastic, but what happens is sometimes if it's not a good plastic, like this is medical grade plastic for the diffusers. So your diffusers, that's another thing you need to know about, that any plastic, the oils can actually leach out
that would make sense.
the plastic and the toxins from the plastic. Yeah. So it's, good to get medical grade plastic or use glass.
Got it.
So, but it comes with a whole line of products. There's laundry detergent. There's mints that you can use and enjoy. There's a spray that let's say you're on a plane, and you have some of these terrible smells that come up, or there's no ventilation and you just need something, and you just spray this. Yeah. And someone's coughing. You're in the time of someone's sick and they're coughing around you. It's like so you just spray. Take this out of your purse, and start spraying. And then we have some wipes. Well, this one's unopened.
Like hand wipes.
Yeah, hand wipes. Yeah, they have a nice smell, nice aroma.
Ooh,
and they're all natural. We also have a hand sanitizer, and the difference between a regular hand sanitizer and ours is it doesn't feel like it's stripping your hand.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah, because it's all safe ingredients.
Yes, that's amazing. So a question comes up to me. So in the beginning, you were mentioning how as you were studying nutrition, you saw the benefits, and then that kind of led you to study the beauty products because our skin is the largest organ. Yeah. What would you say then is the benefit of having like green products, or even more specifically, essential oil house products? Like how does that become part of the self-healing lifestyle?
Well, everything that you put on your skin goes through your cells, and then it affects the rest of your organs in your body. I mean, that's why we're having so much cancer out there and disease. And, I'm not telling you that, we have these products here that are going to cure you or, we're not diagnosing or diagnosing, but you
need to be mindful.
You want to be mindful of alternatives out there, that the oils are being put into this line of products that are green for the environment and for you as well. And what you put on your body, it affects you. It's going to affect your emotions. It could affect your long-term, physical, how you feel. So,
as you're like cleaning the house, you're putting that into the air, it's going into your body and stuff.
Women, I think, come in contact with about 80 chemicals before breakfast.
Wow.
I mean, that's a lot. Your hairspray, your makeup, your deodorant. I mean, the list goes on.
Yeah.
So it's amazing.
No, thank you for sharing that. It was just curious to know obviously we all know for the green of the environment, right? But
how about for
for
yourself?
ourselves,
Help you?
No, that's good. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, no, I love that.
I hope I helped.
No, definitely. You definitely did. You definitely did. And then you have some books for us?
Yeah. What next question?
So tools?
Yeah, tools.
Yeah.
I have some tools for everybody. Okay, so releasing emotional patterns with essential oils. We have a chiropractor who has been in business for about 50 years. And her name is Carolyn L. Mine. I said she was a chiropractor, right? Well, she's put this book together to teach us that our emotions, we need to work through them in order to release emotional patterns. Like I talked to you about the childhood. Yeah. If you have a negative energy from your childhood and your energy is feeling that, she has in here oils that will share what emotion that it can help with. Okay. If you're, let's say, you have anxiety, what oil that will help that? If you have some anger you have to get through, she has, oils. It also has Vitaflex points. Are you familiar with those? No. Okay, so we all have Vitaflex points throughout our whole body, our feet. Like the oils, if you put a drop of oil on your big toe, that has the largest cell membrane area to go through into your foot, and get into your organs.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I know, your big toe.
Yeah.
I know. So we just have all these, your middle ear, your inner ear, and we place the oils. She teaches you how to place these oils like on the back part of your, can you feel it back here? These two? Yeah. And then you put sometimes the oils right there, or you put them up here in the limbic part of your brain, or just kind of in your scalp. So she goes through that process.
That's
amazing. And we have a class.
Yeah.
We've had a class. We had one last month, and we have one the end of this month where we're doing a class. And they're all free, and they're teaching people about
amazing.
How to use these tools.
That's amazing. And what is some simple way to heal what could be seen as such a heavy, sometimes perceived as such like a heavy thing to go through, like emotions, like trauma. Like sometimes we feel we have to be so aggressive with it, but it sounds like this is a tool where it's just an oil. It's just bringing that in that could help start releasing some of the tension, the heaviness of it,
So you're talking about how does she go through that?
Yeah, or the fact that this is so beneficial, like such a great tool for someone to be able to release emotional trauma without really having, I feel like sometimes when we are going through something emotional, I'm also kind of speaking for myself personally, sometimes it seems overwhelming. And we know we need to go through that emotional thing, but at the same time, it's I don't want to go through that thing again.
That's very true.
I don't want to go through that again, right?
Yeah, I'm glad you pointed that out, because we've also told some of our people that come to the class is, do you like the smell of this oil? And they'll say, no, that smells like dirty socks or something. And guess what? They need that oil. Oh. Yeah, it's something that's just right there. You need this oil. You don't know it yet. Yeah. And then later on, as they work through that process, they start loving the oil.
That's amazing.
It's so amazing.
I like that.
Yeah. And so another tool I like to use is the Essential Oils Pocket Reference Guide. And this is a manual that is going to tell you what oil to use for that particular thing that you need to help support. And it also gives a little history of the oils. It gives some origins of the plants. So just a really good, helpful tool to use when you're saying, what do I do with this oil? Yeah. What is it good for? Yeah. So and what I wanted to tell you too is both these books you can get from, I'm getting a glare. So
we'll you hold that one right here.
Yeah.
So
both
here's
these
that
books
one.
You can get from a third party or a company that we love getting our references from, and it's called Life Science Publishing. Okay. Yeah. Life Science Publishing.
Perfect. Thank you.
A very good, useful company for resources on young living products specifically.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's good to know.
And then you can heal your life. Yeah. Okay. And this is by Louise Hay. She wrote this book 32 years ago.
That's amazing.
I know. I'm like, this is older than me. No. No, it's not. But yeah, and yeah, I hear she's local too.
Yeah,
she's pretty local. Yeah, but she goes over and she tries to teach people, and she does a really good job about talking about your negative or positive thoughts that you have during the day and how they can affect you, and how you have the power and the control for those thoughts.
Yeah.
You can change that thought. You have a negative thought and change it, slip it out and slip a positive one in, and to self-love.
Yeah,
so,
no, it's very important for self-healing.
And then also relating to the oils, that the emotional and the mind, the emotion, the mind together can affect the physical.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's great. Those are amazing tools that
they're-
you kind of have come across in your life. And I think that, they're very easily accessible, for the audience. I think that that's really cool. So thank you for sharing that so much. So I know that you have a gift for our audience.
Yes.
Can you go over that?
Yes, I'd love to. I would like to offer some free recipes from our Vitality line of products. And again, the Vitality is a white label. That's how you differentiate them from the rest of the oils. We have like over 200 oils. Yeah, it's incredible. So I would like to give some free recipes, do it yourself, make and takes, as well as some tips on how to use the Thieves products.
Okay, the household products and stuff. Okay, perfect.
So
for those of you watching, underneath this video, you'll see a link. And if you just click on that link, it will direct you to Catherine's website. And you can have access to some of those amazing recipes, which I want to know. I've never thought about cooking with essential oils. So I'm
very cutting edge.
Yeah, no, I love that. I love that. And then, of course, tips on how to use some of the household items. Okay, perfect. That's amazing.
Yeah. And there was a bonus.
Oh,
there's one more thing that I'd like to offer.
Okay.
And that is, if you would like to purchase a premium starter kit, you just go through my website. It's 11 oils of the most everyday oils, popular oils that you would use. And so it's beautifully presented in this kit. You have a false bottom down here. There's, lose my, so there's that. And it comes with a number of things. We have a Ninja Red drink that is the most highly antioxidant drink on the planet, with goji berries. We also call them wolfberries. And then the last oil that it comes with is Stress Away, that we're diffusing right now. Yeah. So 11 oils. And it comes with some samples that you can try out. But for the most part, it's 11 oils, and it also comes with a diffuser. So it gets you started. It's a nice kit to get you started. And then just as an extra bonus, I would like to mail out to you the Lime Vitality oil that we were able to try. And now you can try.
That's amazing. Yeah. Okay, so just go to the same link, and then you'll be able to have access to the recipes. And then if you choose to, she's offering that on that same website, they can purchase that.
Yeah.
And it's just right on there, and it's very expensive.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you for that. Very generous gifts. I love it. And then so just kind of wanted to ask, as we're wrapping up, as someone is, they're still going through this journey, or they're thinking about it, is there any just last words or just any last encouragement that you want to give the audience as they continue this journey?
Yeah, you yourself have to have a personal experience. So if you don't go out and just jump in and try certain products for that alternative, healthy alternative for your path to wellness, you're doing yourself, not a favor. You've got to just go out there and have your own experience, and you'll get that aha moment.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for everything, and for teaching us how to be our best, which I'm going to totally use that acronym. I love it. So thank you so much for all the tools and the wisdom and insight and the gifts that you've presented to us today.
My pleasure.
And for everyone watching, thank you so much for watching today. And remember to continue to join us for our other interviews that we have coming up, so that you can continue to receive tools and insights so you are able to naturally heal your mind, body, and spirit. Thank you so much, you guys.
Bye.
Bye.